here with Ossett United TV with manager Jas Colliver after today's 1-0 win over Tadcaster, which makes that 23 points out of 27 at home since he came in. How do you feel after the final home game of the season?
Yeah, delighted. Delighted for the players. I thought it were a really hard-working performance. I thought we were hard to beat. I thought it was back four, defended tremendously with young keeper in behind them. Young Jake's waited patiently, but I thought today he looked well beyond his years in his performance. So a clean sheet, 6 home wins in a row, and like I said there, 23 out of 27 points at home. Just a real positive end to the season here at home in front of our tremendous supporters.
Yeah, we've got one more game to go, but we're in a good position going into next season, would you say? Yeah, hopefully.
We've had a few conversations with the lads. We've not spoke to everybody. Wanted to get the season finished. There's some tired legs out there, tired minds. People will be getting tapped up left, right and centre as it happens at this league, but we're confident we can keep the lads together. We feel as if we do, and add not many players. I think we've probably had 4 or 5 players. We'll have a look at a few pre-season. I reckon people will move on, but that'll not be by our choice. That'll be people wanting to play higher or try to look elsewhere. But I think it's a good platform to certainly build on. And you can see what we're about. The lads are together. There's a good spirit around the place, and just hard to beat. We want to be hard to beat. We want to be in a position where we're not conceding goal after goal as we did the Liversidge and the Cleethorpes game. Other than that, we've been pretty solid, and I think today just typified what we're about.
Yeah, just finishing on today's game, you've touched on solid performances, particularly from the defenders. There were a big discussion on man of match could have been 4 or 5 players easily. It went to Brad Beatson. He's grown into the role since he joined, getting better and better.
Yeah, I mean Brad's been tremendous. We knew he weren't as fit as he wanted to be. I think he's got fitter, so he's got better. He's obviously had the skipper at the side of him, and I think that's a real good pair in the division. Brad also gives you that left foot, that balance as well. But they've played against some good players like Ferguson up front for them. He's scored 6 in his last 5 games. We've got Eddie Church who's in double figures for the season. We've got Carr playing on the so they've got some good players, and we dealt with it. Lots of long throws that they had to deal with, and I think they won every single header back there. So Brad, yeah, particularly well today. But again, I looked at the game on Saturday and I couldn't think of a bad performance by an individual. An error obviously for the second goal and a free kick. Debatable free kick for the first one, but we look solid, and when we've conceded goals, we're not sort of shipping them in left, right and centre. We're making teams sort of have to work for the goals. So it's work in progress. It's a brilliant finish at home today. I don't know what the crowd were, but again, they keep getting behind us, and we just want to obviously thank them for the support. Right before we even came in, they were tremendous, and they've backed us all the way. So on to Marsk, we'll leave nothing out there. We'll go try and win the game, be professional, and then obviously go into next season.
Yeah, just over 500 today, and it was great at full time seeing them all waiting to clapping the pop players, and they're asking for the shirts and all sorts. It's great to see how the fans and the players all.
The players love it. The fan favourite is Ife, but obviously there's Ross, who's a stalwart here. Ross has thrown his boots into the crowd. Don't know. I think I've got holes in but he's thrown them in there. Obviously Ife's thanking the fans. There's families here, so it's a real good feel about the place. And I'm just hoping we can use the momentum from this season, take it into next season, pick some points up on the road, and aim for them playoffs where we want to be.
Thank you very much, Jas. We'll see you next week at Marsk.
Cheers.